Hey everybody, it's me, Mitch Sounds 11 here, and I'm back from another live stream for you guys today. And why is my freaking thing not on? Hold on. My camera's not on.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know.
Says you're live for me.
My camera is not working. It's not responding. Stop it. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're back. Yes.
Yep, I see your face in
Yep.
many screens.
I had to exit OBS and then start streaming again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, we won't be doing that one. We'll be doing this one. So, do that. Okay.
I like that picture.
Music is annoying. Well, the music isn't annoying. I just don't like it blaring in my freaking ears to the point that I can't hear my friend. I
Oh,
I
man.
love hearing my friend's voice. It's sexy.
Okay, whatever, Mitch. I mean, it could be. Well, I don't know if it is or not.
I'm just saying that because that's funny to say.
It is funny.
Okay. So can everyone see it correctly? Yep, perfect.
Oh, man.
Anyways, guys, welcome to another Sakura Spirit episode, and today we are doing a live stream because it is the 5th episode. Every 5 episodes, we do a live stream. So let's get right into this, guys.
And I'm back as well, joining Mitch Downs 11 on a live stream on Sakura Spirit. So, yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
Okay, feeling hyped, I went to grab one of the baskets stacked nearby and returned to Mako. Is that how you say it?
Yep, Mako.
Mako, who had started climbing one of the trees.
The girl looked accustomed to climbing, but her small hands had me a bit worried. Hanging from the branch with just her legs, she checked to see if the apples were ripe.
Mako-chan, be careful! You might slip! Ow!
The girl had thrown an apple at me, and while my reflex let me catch it with ease, the force behind it still stung my palm a little. Of course, I did exaggerate a bit for the girl.
Haha, I'll be fine. Taka-kun, I've been climbing these trees all my life. I'm not
Even
doing a girl's voice again because it wrecked my throat and it hurt my voice. So yeah.
I'm not gonna do it either. Even the most experienced climbers end up running into trouble if they aren't careful.
I smiled weakly at the girl's excited attitude, placing the apple I caught into the basket.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fox spirit. I won't fall. I'm super careful. Watch. I'll grab the apple near the top.
Oh, wait, Mako-chan, unless you can fly, I don't think you should go for those.
Fly? I can't do that, silly Takakun. Who has ever heard of a flying fox spirit? Ah!
As expected, the moment Mako tried to reach for one of the apples near the top of the tree, the girl ended up losing her footing and tumbled down towards the ground with a loud cry.
That's her cry.
Oh man.
Mako!
Ah, my reflexes quickly kicked themselves into gear, trying to catch the girl before she hit the ground.
Unfortunately, I didn't notice the apples scattered around the tree, and as a result, ended up tripping over them. I managed another few steps and was able to catch Mako before I dropped to the ground.
My head was throbbing once I had recovered from the fall. I tried to sit up, but found myself held down by a small but substantial weight. Oh boy. Yes.
Yes, that is lovely.
That's beautiful.
Yes, she's probably my most favorite one out of the two. So
Is it my turn or your turn?
it's your turn.
Opening my eyes, I looked up to see Mako sitting on my lap.
Owie! I guess I tried to reach a bit too far. Thank you, Takahiro. You saved me, and you gave me a soft, well, kinda soft and kinda hard landing.
Oh my gosh. Mako-chan, do you mind? You're crushing me.
What? Oh my gosh, Takahiro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh. As the younger girl grew increasingly flustered, I knew I had to calm her down. Gently, I tilted my legs beneath her, and she toppled forwards, her head resting against my chest.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
I guess we've learned that fox spirits can be pretty clumsy. Or maybe that Mako is even cuter up close than I thought.
What? Takahiro, I I think you're mistaking me for Onia-sama.
Nope, I'm talking about you. You have the most innocent side to you that's really charming.
I wouldn't be surprised if lots of people from the village would want to claim you as their adorable little sister once we've cleared up those misunderstandings. Oh my gosh.
I'd be happy to call you my brother, Takahiro, but lots of people in that village are super mean. I just want to spend time with you and One-sama.
Brother? How about darling?
Darling, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Really? I think we'd be a cute couple. A hero and a fox spirit living living happily ever after. Your sister could say too.
Liveling.
Go to the next one, Mitchy boy. Go to the next one, Mitchy boy.
Well, we could raise a little family. I mean, we already have a house, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. And any guy from my world would kill to have a pretty wife like you.
I held back a chuckle, knowing all too well that my teasing was taking effect, and yet I was also happy to see her spirit seemingly lifted.
Nice pun there.
God.
Thank you, Takani. Oh, that's different.
I think Takakun would be better. Was that Machiko?
Yeah, Machiko.
Machiko said I probably wouldn't like another sibling, but I'm glad you cheered up.
You didn't seem too happy earlier. The way your tail and ears were hanging low reminded me of a scolded puppy.
Maybe? Is that what you were about to say?
I was about to say paper by accident.
What the frick? That's hilarious. Paper.
It's scolded paper. It's just a paper with a frown on it.
Huh? Oh, right. I was just thinking, is all. You know about that spell I wanted to try? The one that needs the silky wet. Oh my gosh. The one that needs the silky wedding undies. Oh.
Wedding sash. It's kind of like a belt that the bride wears during the wedding ceremony. I doubt any spell involving panties would be a good idea to cast. It's like a belt.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like wedding undies that you wear on your wedding night. That's so hard to say sometimes.
Anyway, the spell. I don't know why, but I wanted to try it for a little while now. And, well, it's a gate spell. Not like those temporary ones. Those are easy to make. A permanent one, like a portal to a different place.
Hmm. It sounds interesting, but are you sure it's safe?
Silly Takani. Uh, that's not the point. This spell, it might be able to help you.
While that's good and all, I'd prefer not ending up in the middle of the sea or a live volcano. I think we should be a bit more careful with your magic.
Yeah. Huh. I'm a good mage.
What was that sound?
That's what she does doing. Huh.
It's literally you just got punched in the gut.
It's like she's prowling. Huh. Huh.
What are we doing?
We're making grunts that girls are supposed to make, even though we're guys.
That was actually pretty good. Okay, Mitch.
It just interrupted you with a verb.
Your burp it was stanky and it interrupted me.
Uh,
Dude, that was stanky.
It's so stanky.
That's what Harry said when he told Atlantis he had a solution to their water shortage. What?
Huh? What's Atlantis? Look how it's spelled there.
No, no. A city with high ambitions sunk into the deep due to poor management.
Anyway, I think it's best if we get an expert's opinion before we try anything. We're going to visit this Sururi anyway, so maybe she'll be able to tell us if your spell will get me home.
What? But Su-chan told me I shouldn't use magic at all. She said it was only for her to use or something.
Hmm. Maybe she had a reason for saying that. Like maybe, I don't know, do spells have side effects?
You're just like One-sama. She forbid me too, but I showed her that spells could be helpful and that I can control them, so she let me do more research.
I'm not going to throw spells around like they're nothing. I'm not a dumb little kid.
I'm not going to do anything. Besides, you seem old enough to take care of yourself. Not that I know how old someone like you might be, but
Beware of the dark side of magic. In most stories, magic usually comes with a price. Like, what
oh my god.
would you do if magic gave you a terrible tummy ache? Or headaches? Or worse, diarrhea?
No, no, that's bad. Then you better prepare a gate spell to the nearest bathroom. Yeah, that's great.
So funny. I do get headaches, but those aren't really all that big of a deal. And I get to do a lot of things for One-sama. I'm not going to change that ever, so there.
I already said I wasn't going to make you do anything. However, what you do need to change is the fact that you are straddling me and you're rather close, so I'd appreciate if you could get off.
I wouldn't mind her being so close.
Me neither.
Aw, but you're so warm and soft. I could just curl up and sleep on you.
Wait, don't go falling asleep on me.
Just kidding. I wouldn't do something like that out here. Maybe tonight, though, if it's only fair since One-sama got to do it. But more importantly, dessert!
We need to get back inside. One-sama is probably wondering what's taking so long.
I couldn't really argue with the girl's impeccable logic. With a smile, I helped the girl to her feet and gathered a few fallen apples into the basket.
We returned to Machiko and enjoyed our dessert together. It wasn't too long after that that Meiko started to feel sleepy, so Machiko took her to bed, wishing me a good night.
The next morning, you want to do it? You want to do the lipsy thing that I always do?
And how do you do that?
You know what? I'll show you this time, and then next one, hey John, how's it going? And then the next one, you do it, okay?
Okay.
Ellipsy, more ellipses, even more ellipses.
Oh, that. Okay. I awoke the next morning to the sun filtering in through the wooden blinds loudly. The girls had very graciously given me an entire room to myself, and it was certainly a lot bigger than my room back home.
Also, that's great to hear, John. It was still early in the morning, likely a bit before breakfast. I decided to spend a short moment to gather my thoughts.
Is this my part now?
Yep.
It was clear that, in order to learn more about my situation, I would need to pay a visit to the shrine.
Oh, it's Marine that's talking to me. What your other favorite YouTuber that you like so much? Yep. Okay. Maybe I could even find the answers to some other questions like had been lingering in the back of my mind for a while now.
fact that Machiko seemed surprisingly nervous at the mention of Suyuri's name made me wonder about their relationship. What could possibly have happened to make Machiko react like that?
Why is his voice a little different? It's because we're trying our best to do like different voices in this.
My voice is sexy, okay?
Oh yeah, it's sexy as hell.
What the hell are we doing?
I don't know. The apparent hostility between the villagers and the spirits was another issue altogether. Of course, I couldn't forget about the fact that I needed to find a way to get home as well.
Just as I finished gathering my thoughts, Mako's voice resounded from the downstairs.
Takani, breakfast is ready. Could you go get One-sama?
Sure, we'll be right there.
This game is called Sakura Spirit. It's in the title. Did you say this right here? Marine, did you say
Huh?
this? Did you say this?
Yeah, yeah, I already read that.
Okay. I quickly made my way out of the room, finding myself within one of the corridors of the mansion.
Nice.
It's your turn.
Once outside, it didn't take long for me to find Machiko wandering down the corridor, her lips curving into a smile when she saw me.
No need to look for me, Taka-kun. Mako's voice reached me loud and clear.
Good morning, Machiko-san. Did you sleep well?
It was a decent sleep, although perhaps a bit lonely. However,
You seem to be getting along. Hold on. You seem to be getting along well with my little sister, Takani. Was it? Perhaps I should consider you my rival in the quest for the heart of our dear Mako-chan. Gosh.
John has been commenting in the chat. Look,
I can't see the chat I'm reading.
he says Takahiro should say no, I don't want, and then he says, ah, who is you? He says-
Okay,
You're funny,
let's
John.
go to the next.
Seems like she seems to like it. I guess I'll be stuck with that name for a while.
Oh, is it not to your liking?
Well,
Perhaps you would prefer darling instead.
oh no, she listened in on the conversation yesterday.
Yes, she did. It's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. You were watching us?
Indeed. It was taking you both such a long time. I grew rather curious and snuck out.
Oh my gosh. But I didn't see you at all.
Well, I am a fox spirit. Hiding myself from humans is like playing hide and seek with a child. Oh my gosh.
Then why didn't you use your hiding skills to hide from the guards?
Now that you mention it, the thought never occurred to me. Well, it certainly was fun getting chased by them.
Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, Mako does not have the best control over her change. She is far too excitable and is unable to maintain the illusion. It is her one magical blind spot.
I'm sure it wouldn't have been fun if the tsundere tyrant had caught you both. Oh my gosh, that's an insult.
It was a
That's a big insult.
it was the katana girl, if you remember. She was acting
Yeah,
like a tsundere tyrant, so and you
yeah,
never want to
yeah.
meet one of those because they don't listen.
And yeah, yep, we're gonna leave that there.
That certainly would have been an unpleasant experience. Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, read that, read that, read that.
You want me to?
Yeah, read that part.
Oh, but this was yours. I I just got too caught up in the story.
That was part of the last one.
No, well, technically it's not. It's a different line.
Okay, fine. Then again,
I am sure you would have ended up saving me, wouldn't you, Takakun?
I noticed a subtle change in Machiko's voice as the sweet, sugar-coated words caused my cheeks to flush red.
I really wasn't any good at dealing with this girl's flirty attitude.
Stepping backwards, I turned towards the stairs at the end of the corridor and replied in a hurried tone.
But Mako-chan is waiting for us.
And with that, I rushed towards the kitchen, with Machiko giggling behind me as she followed. I
Ah,
kind of like Machiko.
good morning, both of you. I fixed up some eggs and toast for you. There are some oranges too.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you, little one. You are getting better at this.
Oh my gosh. To wake up knowing a pretty girl made my breakfast, it's going to be alive. Yes, there are two. Oh, sorry.
Oh, man. Ah,
There you go.
let's see. Perhaps you would enjoy having one resting by your side as well?
You're wrong. These are not furries. These are fox spirits. Furries would, if it was a furry, then their entire body would be covered in fur and they would look humanoid.
Oh my gosh.
I hate those things so much.
Bro,
But
come on now.
at the same time, I had to accept them because other people really do like them. So
Yeah, true.
honestly, I love fox spirits. Fox spirits are kind of my thing. So
I can agree with that.
I mean, look at these girls. They're beautiful.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I especially like the blonde. Honestly,
Yeah, me too.
Noble really liked make Machiko over here, the white haired.
Yep, yep. I can see why.
It's actually really cool because he got a gift from the creators of this from them for free, and he got a backboard of just Machiko. It was awesome.
What? Lucky him.
Yeah, he also got they also made him a character on one of their games.
What? No way. I want to be a character on a game like that.
There-
I really do.
you want to know how he did it?
Yes.
He played all of their games.
So that's basically what you have to do, huh?
Yeah, you have to play all of their games all the way through, and you have to record it, apparently. So that's what
Oh.
I plan for us to do to see if we can get lucky like that.
Yeah, but I'm not recording it. You are.
I know.
Meaning you would be lucky and not me.
By the way, did you read this one, or do I have to?
I never read that. I read that long ago, dude.
Oh, I got distracted. That that's a bit overkill, especially considering the condition of said girl.
What is that sentence? I called the sight of Machiko sleeping yesterday, and my cheeks immediately grew red. I quickly sat down at the table, trying to distract myself by changing the subject.
Did you not see that episode, by the way?
I did see it, actually.
The one where she was literally nude.
Yes,
and apparently YouTube allows it. I don't know how.
and it's really nice. Okay, you can go on. I read that.
Yeah, I was reading live chat. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay, so thanks to you two, I learned a little bit about this world. How about I return the favor and talk about mine? Do you have anything you want to ask?
oh, yes. I want to know, what are the spirits like in your world?
Okay. Um. Well, John, let me put this in perspective. This game was made so long ago. I don't even know. Literally when I first started get really getting into anime, I found Noble. Well, actually no, I found Noble before he started doing anime stuff. But this is one of his first things I did in terms of anime. And I think it was right after this one he did that Miku visual novel that got really depressing at one point.
I remember that.
Dude, I actually cried to that one. And so did Noble.
Dude, same here.
Dude, everyone was crying to that one.
Yeah, if you don't cry, you're a sick person. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Especially to that, because that was very, very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It was.
Anyways, I didn't hear you say this one. Can you say it again?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I want to know, what are the spirits like in your world? That, by the way,
Hmm?
that's exactly how I said it last time.
Nice. Spirits, you say?
I thought about her question for a moment before I replied with a sheepish grin.
Oh yeah. Also, I just remembered. John, this is like I said, this is one of their very first games, and actually, I think it is their first game. Um, and so the grammar's not the best on here. There's gonna be a lot of errors, like grammar errors, on here.
Man, their English is great.
Well, in my world, spirits only exist in folk tales. They appear in stories and certain religions even worship, or even and certain religions even worship them. But it's not like we got them running around like they do in this world.
Folk tales, worship. Your world is strange, Takakun.
Ah, that's kind of boring. What about your life? And are you a defender of your village? You said something about Chudo before. What is that? Chudo.
You mean judo? Well, in my world, people go to this place called school. It's basically a place of knowledge where you can learn a lot of things before you're considered an adult in our society.
Okay, hold on before I read that. Chudo. The heck, bro? Yeah, this is a completely different world from ours. They don't even know our terminology at all.
Yeah.
You're so funny, John. He says, "You mean I choose some dough?"
Oh,
That's funny. Anyways, but in my world, the defenders are known as the police. They keep things peaceful and such. I'm just a student. I guess you could say that I'm studying to become a defender, not of my village, but of my whole country.
that's military talk right there, boys. That is straight military talk right there. That's awesome.
He's talking
Okay,
about nationals.
I know. It was a bit exaggerated, but it felt kind of nice to call myself a defender.
Hee hee, that sounds weird. Is the pole
Oh my gosh! Police!
police like the army or something defending the whole nation?
Your world, your world is very strange, Takakun.
She said that like 3 times.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it strange, Machiko. It's this world that's weird, but no, the police is like the guards in the village. We do have an actual army that defends the country, though.
yes, we do. Either way, your world sounds like fun, especially if everyone's like you anyway.
Oh no, no. Oh dang it. These oranges all have worms in them. Ew, 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 ew. One-sama, did you forget to check them again?
Oh, how terrible. I must have been overcome with fatigue and never gotten around to checking them properly.
Oh my gosh.
That's nasty.
John, you're so funny. Boo! Big ol' lazy meanie. I'll just have to go and get some apples instead.
As Mako went outside to grab some apples, my eyes drifted towards Machiko, who was observing me with a content smile, clearly pleased with something. Oh boy.
She's planning something.
Ooh.
I love these freaking images, dude. Anyways, ah, it is such a relief to see her in such a good mood. It has been a tough few months, I must admit. She has been upset that her magical skills have not been progressing as fast as they once did.
We all have our ups and downs, especially when it comes to studying. I still remember how I used to dread exams. So little time for my judo. It made me rather sad at times.
That does sound rather stressful. Tell me, Takakun, what is it that you study? I am intrigued by this school notion.
Well, my situation is a bit different from most. While I go to school like everyone else, I actually aim to become an athlete.
To explain it in a way you'd understand, an athlete is someone who practices a certain sport, and those who are among the best end up representing their country.
I have an upcoming tournament that will decide whether or not I will be able to represent my country in judo.
I think I understand. Your focus is on your strength while still gathering knowledge to allow yourself a multitude of options. An interesting method.
I should thank you.
I guess you could say it like that, but why thank me?
I believe that your sudden appearance in our world has had a lot to do with Mako's newfound joy. I can hear her singing something I have not heard in weeks.
Oh my god. It's Ichudo, not judo. Oh my gosh, the moment I saw that pop up. It warms my heart to see her so overjoyed, and I believe it is because of you. Thank you, Takakun.
I doubt that's the only reason, but you're welcome.
I smiled bashfully at Machiko before continuing.
Then again, I should also thank you busting my rear out of jail. I don't want to think about what I would have been doing if I was still in the care of the tsundere tyrant. That sounds so bad, honestly.
You are most welcome. But please do not be so hard on Mio-chan. There are many things here beyond her control.
But perhaps it is out of our hands for now. I still wish to thank you, Takakun. I have been wondering how I might repay you for bringing such joy to Mako-chan.
Repay me?
For a moment, my thoughts drifted towards a certain idea, but my cheeks quickly turned scarlet red at the thought.
I couldn't ask something like that of her.
I'm not sure I have anything in mind. I think your smile is enough.
You are a true gentleman, Takakun. It's a
Oh,
shame, though. I was thinking of such naughty things, too.
oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, that's getting good. That's really good.
hmm
All right. The fox spirit giggled to herself as she turned towards the garden, watching Mako struggle to descend from one of the trees with an armful of apples.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna freaking fall again, isn't she?
Yes, maybe.
Mako-chan, there are only three of us. Your belly does not count for a fourth person.
Speaking of a fourth person, it sounded like you two used to talk a lot with the spirit at the shrine. Why do you get so nervous whenever this Suyuri's involved?
Neh? Th- that's not important. Oh, is that a giant bird carrying the seed of the world tree? Oh, maybe it is. I should go and...
Ah, Suri Dono. Thank you for visiting us today. Machiko-san is right over there.
Ah! Shuri, no, I'm sorry. I have just been terribly busy. Please forgive me, Sir Yuri-sama.
Whoa! To think you'd get that flustered. Is she that amazing of a person?
You, you don't understand. It is complicated. There are certain skills that I, as a fox spirit, possess. A subtle way of talking or acting that influence how people perceive me. What the fuck is this sentence?
They are, hmm, I suppose they would be considered social skills. But for spirits, Suyuri is capable of completely negating these, and it leaves me feeling rather nervous and helpless.
I see. So basically, she's immune to your flirting and...
Connecting the dots in my mind, I planted the palm of my hand against my forehead.
Now I get it. You are afraid of approaching her because the Sururi is a bigger flirt than you. But if she's flirting with you,
Oh, I see. You swing that way.
for some reason, I suddenly felt rather disappointed. Disappointed.
Th that's not true. Well, maybe. I mean, she has an overpowering presence, and it does not allow me to properly, um, do my thing. I'm not sure what you mean by swinging, however.
It it means that you know, like girls.
Oh, really? Well, how about we forget all about Tsuyuri for now, and I'll show you exactly which way I do swing, Takakun.
Oh my god. That's uh that's some sex talk right there. Th- that won't be necessary.
But she must be quite a challenge to deal with, considering.
I briefly lowered my voice to a whisper.
You're already a handful to deal with once you start your teasing.
Ha 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 ha. You are perhaps less the gentleman I thought you'd be. I thought you to be, Takakun.
What am I then?
A lovable rogue, perhaps? Or maybe you see yourself as more of a hero type?
Of course I'm a hero, a perverted one, but a hero nonetheless.
What the fuck is that sentence? That's a that should be memed. One-sama Takani.
Welcome back, Mako-chan. How did the hunt for the golden apple go?
Golden apple. Hee hee, no golden ones, but I got a load of good ones. Even one that it's shaped like a heart. You can have that one, Takani.
An apple shaped like a heart? Interesting. Does this mean you're confessing your love to me by giving me this?
Hee maybe I am.
I seriously think Ichikawa would kill me if she or if he saw me in my current situation.
Why, thank you, fair lady. I shall savor every moment of its sweet flavor.
Mako, how could you betray your love of me, your one and only sister? Did our time together mean nothing? Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Hee. But I love you too, Ine-sama. I found a super big apple for you.
Polygamy at its finest.
No shit. Well, we better hurry up. We're going to go see Su-chan.
Wait, what? I thought we would at least need to ask for her permission and wait until she grew bored enough to reply.
I know, but when I was picking apples, I found one of her tiny familiars. She said she wanted to see us today.
Oh, poopy.
Oh, okay, do it.
Oh, what's the word called again?
Ellipse.
Ellipses, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ellipses. More ellipses. Even more ellipses.
See, doesn't it feel good to say it like that?
Yes, it does actually.
Following the directions Mako had received, we set off from the mansion.
The three of us made our way through the forest, somehow managing to stay en route with the help of the familiar.
It didn't take us long before we arrived at the place where Machiko had fallen into the river. They say that a curious fox is worth two, so we made it past the river without further ado.
So, according to these familiars, the shrine is supposed to be up ahead?
My gaze had fallen upon a series of steps that went up the hill from the dirt path, at a gate standing at the top. It's your turn.
Oh. What could she want from us? She never summons us. She always bumps into us by chance. Why has she called for us, I wonder?
Hee. You're so silly. I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about. Maybe she has found a way to stop my headaches.
Sorry, what?
That's your turn.
Okay. Now, that would be truly wonderful, but it's no use guessing.
With a stride of confidence in my steps, I swiftly climbed the stairs, the girls quickly following in my wake. One was mimicking my own bold steps, while the other followed with small, slow paces. I'm guessing that's her.
Yes. Come on, One-sama. Why don't we make a game of it to take your mind off of it? We could play Hop Along, Dandy Hop. Ha!
Mako-chan.
The spunky girl hopped past me, giving out commands that the older girl seemed to be following.
They both moved one step at a time, either hopping, stepping, or jumping to the next step. When one fumbled, the other took another step, and the command then switched to the other girl. The oh, your turn.
The panic that had almost set in, had seemingly vanished as Machiko continued the silly little game with her sister.
The two soon reached the top of the steps, and a voice I could have sworn I had heard somewhere before resounded in the air.
How adorable! Mako-chan hasn't changed a bit in all those years. Still hopping around on my doorstep like a bunny.
Eep!
At the sound of the voice, Machiko let out a cry of surprise, her body trembling slightly as its owner revealed herself.
The one responsible for Machiko's reaction seemed to be a familiar figure that hopped off of the gate with ease and landed gracefully before us, her tail sweeping back and forth through the air.
Oh, she's nice.
Yeah.
And Machi-ten, I'm so delighted to see you again. It's been a while since we last played. Have you been well?
Hi, Su-chan. We were playing a really fun game just now.
Hello, Suyuri-sama. We are doing well, thank you.
It did look like Suyuri. She's like very grown up, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do her voice. Okay. It did look like a very cute game. Then again, it might have been because the two really cute girls were playing it. Still, I'm surprised you didn't join them, human. Couldn't keep up with their steps?
I was more interested in meeting you than playing some game.
How unfortunate to ignore the appeal of that game's hold. It isn't healthy to always look upon life with such a serious and worrisome attitude. Isn't that right, dear Machi-chan?
That's not fair, Su-chan. Takani didn't know the rules, and it wouldn't be fair to bring someone in halfway. If he learns how to play, I'm sure he'll join in next time.
I, that's, it's not, healthy?
The girl took a deep breath and closed her eyes, composing herself.
M Mako's right. Taka-kun has yet to learn the game. It, it's not his fault.
I'm just teasing him, dearest. There's no need to get so worked up, but I'm glad that you are all here. One thing surprises me, however.
What is it?
The fact that your precious Takakun is here with you.
Doesn't it strike you both as odd? A human like him being so friendly with spirits? The last time I recall seeing such a thing was when Machi-chan Tan was but a toddler.
This has me curious. Why is he here with you rather than someone of his own kind?
The that's the guards from the village. They arrested him because of our actions. He helped us escape and was arrested instead.
We rescue. I cannot speak.
That was funny.
We rescued him and allowed him to stay with us. It's fine. I swear, he's just a nice human. He seems to be, not from around here, though.
You need not take offense, my dear. I simply find it rather fascinating to see a human defend a spirit. I'm well aware that he is not from the village.
I take little interest in the closed-minded humans of this realm, so your assumptions are correct. The boy is not a being of this world.
And yet, he might end up playing an important role, whether he likes it or not.
Okay, my part. I already told Mako-chan and Machiko-san this before, but it doesn't matter to me whether they're spirits or not. I like this place that, let's see, that said, I'd still like, I can't even freaking speak. That said, I'd still like to get back to my own world.
Okay, John has sent us a message, by the way. He said, "Okay, I'm back." Ah, the, what happened while I was gone? Who is you? Some kind of demon? uh, technically, yeah. I guess you could call her a demon. She is an oni, so.
Isn't that a god, though?
It depends on which one that we're talking about.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Onis were considered gods, but like gods of the mountains. And anyone who would
Okay.
trespass into their territory would be killed. So they could be considered both.
Okay.
I have an important tournament to prepare for.
Ah, right. Your upcoming battle. Let's take this discussion inside, shall we?
We uh we will wait we will await your return, Takakun.
It seemed like the sisters could no longer accompany me. Feeling nervous, my steps grew a bit hesitant as I followed the spirit inside.
Here we are. The place of our very first conversation. I guess now would be a good time to introduce myself.
My name is Suyuri, and just like your two companions out there, I am one of the spirits that inhabit this realm.
But you're different from them, aren't you?
How observant of you! Yes, there is a difference between myself and most other spirits.
Spirits abide to okay, so spirits abide to a rather simple hierarchy. The stronger the spirit, the higher their standing. Then again, strength is often associated with experience.
So what? You're saying that you're an ancient being or something?
I wouldn't go that far, Takahiro. It's rude to question a girl's age.
But let's move on to the subject of your desire to return to your own world.
You're going to send me back? Great!
I'm afraid sending you back is beyond my abilities.
Hold on, weren't you the one who sent me here in the first place?
I'm afraid that wasn't the case. It was your wish that sent you here. During your first encounter, I did mention that this place was special, didn't I?
Now that I thought about it, she did mention something along those lines. I briefly closed my eyes, trying to recall what she had said before.
There is a place like no other. This is a place like no other. Sorry.
And that's where we're going to end it here. I hope
Man,
you
that was
guys
fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me save this real quick. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys put a like, subscribe, dingle the bell notification icon, and I'll see all of you guys on the next one.
See you guys later.